10 things you shouldn't worry about in life. It frequently seems that living in complete peace is nearly insolvable. We always find a new reason to worry, and to be honest, I'm sure you are more successful when it comes to fussing than keeping calm. Of course, there are effects that earn your attention enough to address them. Others are easier to break with a little trouble. And eventually, there are those that are fully out of your control. Then we bring you a list of effects you shouldn't worry about. Take notes and free yourself from the burdens you don't need in your life. You know the quote, "Worrying is like a rocking president." It'll give you something to do, but it doesn't get you anywhere? Well, it's true. Stress and worrying is a complete and maximum abuse of our energy, power, and imagination. All of us have fears, what-ifs, and ceaseless internal chatter about what could go wrong in the future. These studies do nothing but stresses us. So let's snappily look at 10 effects you shouldn't worry about in life. 1. I can't take time off. We take 2 weeks off work to have a little time out or to travel, so numerous people suppose catastrophe. Disaster. But what we suppose might happen is frequently so far removed from reality. The verity is, if a machine hit you hereafter, the company would still go on without you. Taking a break is fine. In fact, it's better than fine. It restores you and helps you work more. Don't let this time pass you by without a break. 2. You shouldn't worry about your future. Stop fussing about the future because you cannot control the future. Luck, randomness, and chance contribute so important to the changeable nature of life that it's just unrealistic to suppose you can control effects. Break the root of solicitude by realizing that you cannot control or mandate effects to just be. It's just not possible to have total control of your life when you're so integrated with so important of the world, example butterfly effect. Rather, deal with the query of an unknown future by fastening your energy on only the effects you can control, which are your studies and your conduct. Freeing yourself from the bind of control to start working on doing new effects to support your pretensions today is jujitsu for your soul. Deal with your anxiety and deal with your stress head-on by taking action of the only controllable element in your life, your mind. Stop fussing about the future because you're missing the important time of your life in the then and now. Forget the future. Focus on moment. Be in the present moment. Force yourself to concentrate on what's really important in your life, your family, musketeers, health, and the rest. Being in the then and now is the only verity. When you feel better about all of that, you'll be more productive in your career, your business, and how you handle your guests, associates, and workers. You don't want regrets in life looking back and realizing that you missed the stylish time of your actuality. 3. Money. Money is the cause of and result to life's most gratuitous problems. We need chuck. There's no denying that. We just don't need to allow cheddar to be the source of overdue stress. Always flash back that currency is imaginary, and husbandry don't live in nature. Since money is imaginary, all of your worries about said finances are in your head. People do some strange effects for paper, and I'll no way understand why. Material wealth doesn't equate to happiness. Rather of stressing about your force of concoction, try fastening on the effects that make you happy. However, you risk ending up in a career you detest if you pursue a job that satisfies your desire for bills. Dinero won't break that problem, nor will it help you find like inclined musketeers. People who pursue their dreams and heartstrings always have further fulfilling stages than those motivated by spoil. 4. What other people are doing. It's not just celebrities, some people get into everyone's business. What can you learn about life from other people's business? Don't worry about what other people are doing. They're not paying your bills or putting food on your table. Their problems aren't yours, and there's no reason to take them on. Still, you'll no way get ahead in life if you're constantly following the illustration of others. People who get ahead do and emulate their peers. They walk their own path and inspire others to follow suit. Don't worry about where everyone differently is going or what they're doing, focus on you. 5. Not having a significant other. It's hard to comfort someone with it because that always seems so doubtful when you are constantly single. The important thing to do is make a plan. What I'll do if I no way meet anyone. Also, if it transpires you do not meet anyone ever, you'll still have lots to look forward to. The only thing that's suggested is that just concentrate on you. And when you concentrate on yourself, you'll attract the right mate. Six, bills. Death and levies are far from the only guarantees in life. You'll constantly have your heart broken, enjoy the sun, the moon, eat, drink, and be merry, and you'll have a hard time in life without paying bills. Whether yearly, daily, or annually, bills are relentless. However, they only get bigger, louder, if you ignore them. The thing is, we all have bills, and letting them run your life isn't going to ameliorate its quality anytime soon. It's easy to say not to worry about bills. Everyone knows it's not a good idea to worry about them, but when you read drowning in debt and have minimum to no income, it's a little harder to wipe those pesky bills off your mind. Being told life is too short to worry about bills is one thing, having the confidence to stand altitudinous despite invincible debt is an entirely different beast. I can assure you that losing your house, auto, string, gas, etc. won't kill you. 7. Saying I couldn't conceivably go after my dream job. Occasionally it might feel easier to avoid seeking for what your heart truly wants rather than threat pursuing it and be dissatisfied. But it's much easier to fail at being a counsel if it's being a pen that you dream of. Sure, you can still thrive in a career in law, but dreams don't dissolve just because they scarify you. Dreams no way die, no matter how important we try to silence them or dispose of them with indispensable success. Following your true passion, at least in some capacity, is your obligation to yourself. And your life can radically change for the better when you do. Eight, keeping up with trends. Between planned fustiness, high fashion, and the internet, I'm much no way completely over on the trends. That's cool with me. By buying quality, fine effects, and cultivating my taste grounded on classic styles from the history, I feel good knowing that what always looks good is better than the flavor of the week. 9. Getting old. Getting old is a delicate and scary task, there's no denying that. We all go through the same stress, anxiety, fear, solicitude, and mistrustfulness. It's accessible to feel a little bit stressed about aging, but you have to keep in mind there's nothing you can do about it. You're going to progress whether you like it or not. There's nothing you can do to stop the process, but you can embrace it and make the utmost of your time. Aging is a part of life. Rather than fussing about your impending senior state, enjoy the present you live in right now. You'll only be this old formerly, so do all the delightful effects you always wanted to do at that age. Stop wishing you were youngish. Don't waste your time fussing about not being old enough, yet moreover, being youthful has its advantages. You get small corrections for making miscalculations at academy or at home, admission prices are cheaper, and bills are generally free. You can speed or decelerate time. Enjoy your life the way it's right now. 10. Your luck. There's nothing wrong with sometimes throwing a couple dollars down on the lottery wanting to win one. Someone has to win, and it veritably may be you. But you're not staying for this vital moment to do in your life before eventually taking action. Why would you stay for some imaginary, and largely doubtful, benediction before giving life your all? While it's okay to play the lottery, do and put all your chips into that. Don't depend on the lottery, or some other doubtful external factor to come swoop you down from your life, work with what you have. By pursuing your dreams and pretensions, you won't have to worry about the lottery, you'll feel like you formerly won. In moments of real solicitude, flash back a time in your life when commodity went horribly wrong. Perhaps you were fired, ditched, or roughly blamed. What happened? You presumably made it through okay in the end. You're stronger than you suppose. What you might have lost sleep over presumably wasn't nearly as bad as you anticipated when it actually happened. Solicitude prevents nothing at all, it just robs moment of its joy. Use your imagination wisely. Your tone, talk, and mindset is what deserves your attention. And do and play down your dreams, they all you've got. When you next defy a solicitude, do and wonder what's the worst that can be. Rather ask yourself what's the stylish that could be? And be prepared for it to come true. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in next one.